BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everyone doing? I'm hoping everybody's here in a beautiful day. Okay, Kelsey Nicole. For everybody that don't know, Kelsey Nicole is the friend of Megan Thee Stallion. It's the chick that was supposed to be in the calls with them when all of the things went down. She takes the stand. Now, I got some words from lawyers from workers. I'm gonna let him talk, and then after he talks, I'm gonna come back with a commentary. You red bastards, don't go nowhere.
Oh my God. When we walked out of that courtroom just now, every single person was shocked. Every single person was frozen. A lot of people were looking at me like, bro, tell me what is going on. Kelsey took the stand. Before she even started talking, there were fireworks. This started with Kelsey coming in and saying she is invoking her Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and not testify. When someone invokes the Fifth Amendment, they have to be invoking it because if they were to testify, they would be giving testimony that incriminates themselves. She said, I will not testify because I would be giving testimony that I'm incriminating myself. That's what it means when she invoked the Fifth Amendment. Now, the government offered her immunity. They said that we will not prosecute you and use this testimony against you, so please testify. Her lawyer came back and said, well, that's not good enough. I don't want you to just not use her testimony against her. I want you to confirm to me that you will not prosecute her for any crimes arising out of this instance, out of this situation. The prosecutors said, yes, on the record, we will not be charging Kelsey for anything that came out of this incident. And then she testified. I'm going to go over the whole testimony in the next video, but here's the piece that we just left off at lunch. The courtroom is just, I can't even explain the tension. They asked her, at one point, did Tory ever say that I'll shoot you? And she said, I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right, which suggests, they asked her, what's the context? When did he say I'm going to shoot you? She said, I invoked the Fifth, which suggests that the context was Kelsey was doing something, perhaps Meg was also doing something that would incriminate her. That's the context. That's what I get from it. That's my opinion. That's my read of it. For those of you who have been telling me that I'm biased and that there's only one angle to this story and that a man pulled a gun and shot 5 times at another woman and that the prosecutors haven't charged him with attempted murder, but I'm biased. If you believe the story that a man pulled a gun and shot 5 times at another woman, he hasn't been charged with attempted murder, and now you have another woman in the car saying, I plead the Fifth.
Now, I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. We are about protecting our black women. Let's be clear on this. But my thing is, we cannot protect something if it means protecting that thing, we're going to destroy something else that's innocent. We want to be clear about that. That's not protecting anything. Copy? So I say all that to say this. The first thing she did was say she don't want to answer no questions because any of these questions might put her in jail. So just so we could be clear, when you take a person and accuse them of a crime, the defense is trying to have reasonable doubt. I'm going to say that again. When you take somebody who is accused of a crime and they go on trial and the judge is giving the instructions to the jury, he informs them beyond a reasonable doubt, not beyond the shadow of a doubt. You see the difference? See, beyond the shadow of a doubt has to prove that he did not do it. Beyond a reasonable doubt just has to prove that somebody else had the same opportunity that he had. And just as good of a motive. And even if you believe our client did it, if there's a chance that the other person did it, you have to say, my client's innocent. Because it's not whether you believe my client did it or not. It's whether it has been proven that my client did it. You have to prove my client did it. Not just have everybody there say, he did it! We need evidence! Okay, one more thing I want to point out real quick. They asked them. Allegedly, this is what this guy Mo is saying. Shout out to lawyers for workers. Just so we can be clear, he says, just so we can be clear, that she was asked, did Tory Lanez at any point say that he was going to take the life of Meg Thee Stallion? She said, I plead the fifth. My apologies. She said, I plead the fifth. So the first thing I want to say is, for all of you Meg apologists, I want to know how you guys feel. Very last one of you that keeps saying that Tory Lanez should get canceled and all of these things that should happen bad to Tory Lanez, I want to know how you guys feel. When the friend, I was there with her, supposed to be a best friend, is scared to answer questions about what happened on the day she got shot. That's only half the testimony. Also, just so we can be clear, I know all that sounded like it helped the defense, but that was the prosecution. There's no telling what's going to happen during cross-examination. And I need for you to understand, there's no actual evidence saying that Tory Lanez did this, as far as I know. The evidence that they have is supposed to be the witnesses. The witnesses are only as good as how credible they are. You have one person who don't remember the events damn near, right? Also said she didn't want Tory Lanez in trouble, but also said Tory Lanez tried to take her out of the world. He's out there, he's gonna make it, he was trying to go feet first, right? Her testimony was all over the place. Now the second witness is basically they really don't want to be here. They got zero times for this. Also, it quite possibly some of the things that happened that night that was terrible, they did them. So I want to be clear about this. When Tory Lanez is being accused of something and you ask the witness and the witness pleads the fifth, it kind of make it seem like, you know what, Tory Lanez isn't the one who did that. Maybe it was that person that's claiming to be a witness. Maybe it was them that gave all of these threats out and said all of these things that they was planning on doing. Let me know what y'all guys think. She took the stand and took the fifth. It was immediate. It was like she got on the stand and there was a force field that immediately evaporated. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bowmans. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Imagine meeting me for the first time. Bitch! An experience. Life-changing. Life-altering. Never the same again. I envy you.